Today, on the 27th of May, we gather to pay tribute to remarkable souls who have recently left us, leaving behind legacies that will endure through time. Their contributions to the world of arts have touched our lives deeply, and as we honor their memory, we extend our heartfelt condolences to their loved ones. In today's video, we'll be delving into the extraordinary lives whose name will forever be etched in the annals of history, and the incomparable Celine Dion, whose voice has captivated audiences around the globe. Join us as we celebrate their fearless pursuits and the indelible mark they've left on our hearts. If you find yourself moved by the remarkable journeys of these remarkable individuals, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and become a part of our community. Together, let's cherish the memories of those who have graced our lives and continue to inspire us. Elizabeth Ann Broadell, affectionately known as Betty Broadell, was a talented singer and actress, born on February 5, 1920, in Detroit, Michigan. Her passing at the age of 104 in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, marks the end of a remarkable era in the entertainment industry, highlighted by her contributions to several classic films during the golden age of Hollywood. Betty's ascent to fame began with her sisters, Joan and Mary, in the vaudeville act, The Broadell Sisters. This trio captivated audiences from their hometown to New York City and toured extensively from Canada to Florida, showcasing their inherent singing and dancing talents. Betty's film career included memorable roles alongside her sister Joan Leslie in classics such as Yankee Doodle Dandy, Thank Your Lucky Stars, and Hollywood Canteen. Her performances during wartime brought joy and a sense of comfort to American audiences. Betty also shone in Swing Hostess and other films, highlighting her versatility and enduring charm. Beyond her cinematic pursuits, Betty was revered for her dedication to family and community. She married Joe Franzalia in 1948, and their profound partnership lasted until his passing in 1999. The couple settled in Fort Walton Beach in 1963, where Betty became a cherished member of the community. Family was central to Betty's life. She was a devoted mother to her children, Tony and Chuck, and a loving grandmother to her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Her resilience and spirit were demonstrated when she faced the profound loss of her son Joseph shortly after his birth in 1951. Betty Broadell's legacy extends beyond her cinematic achievements. It is also reflected in the love and guidance she bestowed upon her family. Her life's work and her personal dedication continue to inspire those who remember her performances and the warm, vibrant spirit she brought to every aspect of her life. Charlie Collin, an influential American musician known for his foundational role as the bassist for the rock band Train, tragically passed away on May 17th at the age of 57 following a fall in Brussels, Belgium. Collin's early interest in music blossomed into a vibrant career that saw him shaping the sound of one of the early 2000s most successful rock bands. Born in Newport Beach, California, Collin's musical journey began with guitar lessons at the tender age of 8. His passion for music led him to the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston, where he immersed himself in diverse musical styles and collaborations. After a stint in Singapore, Collin, along with Jimmy Stafford and Rob Hotchkiss, formed the precursor to Train, a band that would later enjoy widespread acclaim with hits like Meet Virginia and the Grammy-winning Drops of Jupiter. Despite his departure from Train in 2003, due to personal challenges, Collin continued to make music, contributing to projects like Food Pill and forming bands such as Painbirds and The Side Deal. His work extended beyond performances as he engaged deeply in music production, artist development, and philanthropy, particularly in support of homeless artists. Collin's later years were spent in Brussels, where he continued to influence the music scene as a teacher and musical director for the Newport Beach Film Festival. His unexpected death marks the end of a vibrant life dedicated to the arts, leaving behind a legacy of innovation in music and a deep commitment to nurturing new talent. His influence and contributions to the music world will be remembered by peers and fans alike. Roxanne Rosedale, widely recognized simply as Roxanne, was a prominent actress and model born on March 20, 1929, in Minneapolis. She passed away at the age of 95 in an assisted care facility in her hometown. Roxanne's charm and elegance made her a beloved figure on television and in film during the mid-20th century. Roxanne's career took off when she joined the CBS game show Beat the Clock in 1950, where she worked alongside host Bud Collyer. Her role on the show involved introducing contestants, snapping photos, and presenting prizes, quickly making her a household name. Her popularity soared to such heights that she featured on the covers of major magazines like Life and TV Guide, and even had a doll named after her, complete with a tiny camera and a Beat the Clock tag. In addition to her television success, Roxanne made a notable impact in film. She appeared in the 1955 classic The 7-Year Itch, directed by Billy Wilder, where she played Elaine in a memorable beach fantasy scene. Her acting pursuits also led her to roles in CBS's drama, Crime Photographer, and the anthology series, Broadway Television Theater. Born Dolores Evelyn Rosedale, she grew up in Minneapolis, where she initially pursued a career in fashion design before venturing into modeling and acting. After finishing as the runner-up in the Miss Minneapolis beauty pageant in 1947, she moved to New York. There, she signed with the Harry Conover Agency and honed her acting skills at the Actors Studio, where she was a contemporary of stars like Ben Gazzara. Roxanne's personal life was as vibrant as her career. She married businessman Tom Roddy in 1954, with whom she had 5 children. After their divorce in 1979, she married Stanley Shandling, a lawyer and judge. Roxanne was not only a television and film star, but also a devoted mother and an active community member in Palo Alto, and later back in Minneapolis. Roxanne's legacy is cherished by her extensive family, including her children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, who remember her as a powerhouse of talent and charisma. Her contributions to the entertainment world continue to resonate, leaving an everlasting mark on both the industry and her audience. James Gregory, a cherished American stand-up comedian known for his distinctive Southern storytelling style, passed away due to cardiac complications on May 9th, just 3 days after his 78th birthday. Born on May 6, 1946, in Lithonia, Georgia, Gregory did not embark on his comedy career until the age of 36, but he quickly made a name for himself with his down-to-earth humor and sharp wit. Before venturing into comedy, Gregory worked as a salesperson, bringing a relatable and authentic perspective to his routines that resonated deeply with audiences. He first stepped onto the stage at the Punchline Comedy Club in Atlanta on February 17, 1982, marking the beginning of what would become a prolific career in humor and storytelling. Gregory's comedy often drew on everyday observations, turning mundane experiences into hilarious escapades. His works, including the album and book titled It Could Be a Law I Don't Know, and the video Grease Gravy and John Wayne's Mama, showcased his ability to find humor in ordinary situations. His performances were characterized by a laid-back style and a penchant for engaging his audience with tales that felt both personal and universal. Throughout his career, Gregory was a frequent guest on several popular syndicated radio shows, such as The John Boy and Billy Show, Rick and Bubba, The Bob and Tom Show, and Stephen DC, where his segments were eagerly anticipated by listeners who appreciated his unique blend of humor. James Gregory's legacy in the world of comedy is marked by his enduring influence on the art of storytelling and his ability to connect with audiences across the United States. His passing is a significant loss to the comedy community, but his work continues to bring laughter and joy to those who remember him. Barbara Dean Fuller was an American actress renowned for her extensive work in radio B-movies and television series. Born in the early 20th century, Fuller began her career in radio at a young age, performing in Chicago between the ages of 9 and 11. By the time she turned 18, she had already appeared in 25 radio serials, demonstrating her early dedication and talent in the entertainment industry. Fuller signed a contract with Republic Pictures in 1949, marking her entry into the film industry. Her first screen credit was for The Red Menace, in which she played Molly O'Flaherty, a character used by the Communist Party as bait. This was followed by roles in Flame of Youth and Crosswinds. Throughout her career with Republic Pictures, she became known for frequently changing her hair color to fit various film roles, ranging from platinum blonde to brunette. In Lonely Heart Bandits 1950, she returned to blonde to play Laurel Vernon. Her work in radio was extensive, having performed in notable soap operas such as One Man's Family, which won the prestigious Peabody Award, and is considered one of the first soap operas, running from 1932 for 3 decades. She also appeared in Whispering Streets, The Guiding Light, Ma Perkins, Today's Children, Scattergood Madame Courageous, Road of Life, and Stepmother. Barbara Dean Fuller's career spanned several decades, reflecting her versatility and commitment to acting. She passed away in May 2024 at the age of 102, leaving behind a legacy of diverse and memorable performances in American entertainment. James Lawrenson, a distinguished stage and screen actor from New Zealand who made his mark in the United Kingdom, passed away at the age of 84. Born in Martin, North Island, Lawrenson's early career was notably shaped by Dame Ngaio Marsh, under whose direction he played Macbeth in 1962. This foundational experience paved the way for a rich and varied acting career that spanned continents and decades. In the mid-1960s, Lawrenson moved to the UK, where he quickly became a familiar face in British theatre, particularly in Shakespearean roles. His portrayals in productions like Richard II and as Rosencrantz in Hamlet were widely acclaimed. His versatility as an actor was further showcased in his role as Piers Gaveston in Christopher Marlowe's Edward II opposite Ian McKellen, a performance still remembered for its intensity and the chemistry between the leads. Perhaps Lawrenson's most iconic role was as Detective Inspector Napoleon Boney Bonaparte in the Australian TV drama series Boney, where he played a half-Aboriginal detective, a casting choice that sparked controversy at the time. Despite this, his performance is remembered as a high point of his career. His film roles included appearances in Pink Floyd, The Wall, and numerous British television classics such as Inspector Morse and Midsummer Murders. Beyond his dramatic roles, Lawrenson's talents extended to musical theatre, notably as Julian Marsh in 42nd Street at the Theatre Royal Drury Lane. His voice also graced the airwaves in BBC radio productions, including a memorable turn in Jamaica Inn. Lawrenson's influence and legacy in the acting world are undeniable. He was a consummate professional whose career not only spanned a vast array of characters and genres, but also bridged the gap between classic and contemporary drama. His passing marks the end of an era for those who were moved by his performances and inspired by his dedication to the craft. In recent news, Celine Dion bravely disclosed her ongoing health struggles, revealing a diagnosis of stiff person syndrome, an autoimmune-related disorder impacting her central nervous system. This condition has profoundly affected her mobility, making even simple tasks challenging. Despite this, Celine has shown remarkable resilience, continuing to share her music with the world. However, more recently, distressing updates have emerged concerning Celine's health. In a candid interview on February 28th, she disclosed a devastating diagnosis of a malignant liver tumor. This news has left fans heartbroken and deeply concerned for the iconic singer's well-being. Despite these daunting challenges, Celine's unwavering spirit and the love and support of her son offer hope for her recovery. Fans worldwide are rallying around her, sending love and positive energy during this difficult time. As Celine navigates this latest health crisis, it's vital for her to prioritize her well-being and seek the necessary medical treatment and support. Her fans continue to stand by her, offering unwavering support and encouragement as she confronts this new hurdle. In the face of adversity, Celine remains an inspiration to many, and her fans are sending their heartfelt wishes for her speedy recovery.